nice and tall, crown of your head reaching towards the sky. And just close your eyes. Let your hands softly rest on your knees. Begin to tune into your breath. Bring your attention into your still body. Gather your awareness behind your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Begin to let go of whatever brought you here today. Let go of any stress, any worries, any thoughts of what's to come next or what's happened earlier. And allow yourself to arrive into this space. Begin to turn up the volume of reciprocity, openness, and acceptance. Feel a deep sense of release, wholeness, and peace. Drop into your energetic and physical heart space in the chest. Move your attention slightly to the right of your breastbone. Here lies the spiritual heart. From the cave of your heart, ask yourself, what quality would you like to embody for your practice today? Or maybe in your day-to-day life, listening and tuning in while the heart speaks. Maybe it's kindness, compassion, or a willingness to love more openly and fully. As you embody this quality, let it saturate your being. Be present to yourself, for yourself, just as you are. Find a moment to cultivate gratitude for yourself, for showing up here today, for trying something new. This week we are focusing on the heart and lung meridians. This area governs our lungs, our thymus glands, shoulders, chest, and upper back. The heart center is where our inner and outer worlds begin to mesh, converge, collide. Deep within this powerhouse of energy, we learn to love and accept ourselves. In traditional Chinese medicine, the lungs take in air from the sky and are also a filter for what is no longer needed. After each inhale, we must exhale. We must release. At the beginning of the year, we often are setting new goals, new intentions, new practices. And sometimes this means we are also letting go, and that comes with a certain level of grief. Sometimes, even when we know something's not serving us, letting go is still difficult. If you have something weighing heavy on you now during today's practice, I invite you to release that, to let it go and leave it here on the mat. Take a big cleansing breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it all out. You can open your eyes. Bring your hands in a big circle sweep up above. Bringing our gaze to our fingertips. Hands together. Exhale, hands at heart center. State your intention for your practice today one final time to yourself. Another circle sweep up. Bringing the hands up overhead. On an exhale, gently twist the spine, bringing the right hand to the left knee. Right hand to the left knee. You're fine. Yep. Just right hand to the left knee. Right hand to the left knee and pause. Okay, you're good. You can close your eyes here. Take a few breaths before inhaling and coming back up through center. Reach, exhale, opposite side, left hand to the right knee. Couple of rounds of breath. Inhale, coming back up through center. Bring the fingertips to the center of the chest. And begin to just lightly tap here, bringing some awareness to our heart center. Gentle tap. Waking up our energy center. Hands come to the knees. Bring the legs out in front in a V shape. Go wide-legged forward fold. But bring your right foot to the inside of your left knee. And you can pause here. I'll give a few variations that you can take. Whatever feels aligned with you, feel free to take any option. If at any time you feel any like pulling or pain in anything, gently move out of the pose. Listen to the little messages your body is sending you. So if it doesn't feel good to you, move into a way that it does. Taking your blocks next to your mat, put them on the outside of your right knee. And resting your elbow there, and head just rests in your hand. And you can pause here. It's lateral stretch here in our left side. If you feel like this is not a deep enough stretch for you, you can sweep the left arm up overhead. Deepening, releasing, breathing into the side body here. Feel the breath filling the container of your rib cage. Expanding on the inhale, contracting on the exhale. If your arm gets tired, you can bring it down again. Last breath here. On the inhale, slowly draw up through center. Bringing the legs out in front, just shake them out a little bit, maybe leaning back. Opposite side, right leg comes out, left sole of the foot comes to the inside of the right leg. Blocks come to the left side. Elbow comes to the blocks. Right arm sweeps up if that feels good to you. I like to work with affirmations during my classes. If it resonates with you, feel free to repeat it to yourself. If it does not, you can say something else to yourself if you like. The affirmation for this pose is, as I exhale, I release. As I exhale, I release. Breathing into the right side body. Imagine the breath filling the space between the ribs. As I exhale, I release. Inhale, coming back through center. Bring the legs out in front, shaking them out. Maybe taking some windshield wipers, drawing the feet hip distance apart, and just letting the knees fall from side to side. Stretching slowly through the hips, feeling into it. And when you're ready, come to your belly on your mat. So, bellies to the mat, elbows stacked underneath the shoulders. Hands to the mat, fingertips spread nice and wide, pressing away from the earth with our forearms. So little baby back bend here. Gaze comes between your hands. Draw the shoulder blades together, opening up the heart center to the front of the room. Tune in to the breath. Throughout your practice, use your breath as an anchor. If your mind starts to wander, let the thoughts pass and come back to the breath. Our affirmation here is, I can give and receive love and joy. I can give and receive love and joy. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere in your glutes or in your legs. If you are, it is not needed. You can release it. Send your breath there, inviting a gentle release. Feeling the weight of your body fully supported here. If you'd like to bring your hands to the corners of your mat for seal, pressing up, a little deeper back bend. If you get here and you're, no, not for me, feel free to lower back down into Sphinx or all the way down and resting your forehead on your arms at the top of the mat's okay too. Everything I say is a suggestion, so if something doesn't feel good to your body, don't do it. Exhale, slowly lower down, coming all the way to the mat, forearms at the top, just resting your forehead for a moment. Take a couple of breaths here. Draw the hands underneath the shoulders, gently press back. Coming into a tabletop position with your knees stacked under your hips, hands and wrists stacked underneath the shoulders. Just take a couple rounds of cat-cows here. So on the inhale, the belly drops, tailbone rises, gaze comes up. On the exhale, the spine rounds, tucking the tailbone, pulling the navel in, gaze comes to the navel. Inhale, dropping the belly. Take these with your own breath. Just a few rounds, feeling into your spine, nice and slow, even breath. And dropping the belly on the inhale, rounding the spine on the exhale. Coming back to a neutral spine, bring the big toes together, send the hips back, and bring the knees to the width of the mat. Gently walk the hands out Coming into a wide-legged child's pose, you can bring your forehead to a block and then just sinking the hips back towards the heels. Yep, so knees width of the mat. Does it feel okay for you to sink your hips back towards your heels? Yeah, yeah, just gently back towards your heels. Okay. Gently draw yourself back up through center. And we'll begin the Yoga Nidra portion of the class. So go ahead and grab any supports, blankets, anything you need to feel comfortable. You'll be laying on your back. There's some larger pillows back there. So just make yourself like a comfy, cozy little bed to lay in. There's fuzzy fleece blankets on the bottom shelf there. Yeah, you can take a couple. Yeah. Yeah, just make yourself a comfy little place to rest. There's blankets. I suggest having a blanket just because when you do Yoga Nidra, your body temperature does go down slightly. Yep, yeah, yeah, no, lay down, yeah. Find some comfy position, whatever is comfortable for you. But I do suggest laying down. Sometimes it feels good to have a bolster under your knees. If you need another bolster, let me know. Begin to settle in and become more aware of your breath. Become aware of the space between you and the floor beneath you. Those spaces becoming smaller and smaller on each exhale. Visualizing the four walls of the room, the ceiling, the floor, your body laying here, fully supported by the earth beneath you. Begin to feel into your body from the inside out. Feel the clothes touching your skin. Have a sense of the space around you. A nice even flow of breath, effortlessly in and out. Feel the support of the ground, the gravity. You are being held. nowhere to go, nowhere to be, just here. Begin to move your awareness around your body like a spark. The eyes, the lips, jaw relaxed, the throat, the chest, the rise and fall. Belly and legs are at ease. Feel your whole body start to relax. Don't worry if you begin to drift in and out of consciousness. This is perfectly normal. When you drift away, come back to the sound of my voice. Before we begin, I'll ask you to set your Sankalpa, which is your heart's greatest desire. This can be health, happiness, stress in your life dissipating. Think for a moment, and when you're ready, state it 3 times as if it has already happened. For example, I am able to handle stress in my life with ease. Listen for distant sounds, sounds radiating outward, sound to sound, not labeling or judging, closer sounds, sounds just outside. No need to analyze. We are simply a witness, observing, calm, still, aware of your breath. Take a moment to find your safe haven, a place in your mind that you can return to at any stage, a place where you feel secure, calm, and loved. Here there is nothing to solve or fix or run towards. Just be. Observing the mind, the thoughts and images, let them happen and flow through you. Letting go of past thoughts of the day, they drift away. Coming back to the breath. Belly smooth, no pauses. Let the breath flow effortlessly. Let your awareness sweep from the top of your head to your toes. A wave of relaxation washing over you. Begin to count backwards on each exhale from 10. As you count back, imagine you are walking down a staircase. And with each step, you get heavier and heavier, becoming more relaxed. Let go of the counting. Move your awareness to your mouth. Become aware of your tongue, the lower jaw, the lower row of teeth, upper row of teeth, the gums. As I bring awareness to each point, imagine that spark traveling through your body. Coming now to the upper lip, lower lip, the space between your lips, both cheeks, right ear, left ear, the forehead, both temples, the top of the head, the back of the head, tip of the nose. Notice the temperature of the air as you breathe. Right nostril, left nostril, right eyelid, left eyelid, eyes heavy, right eye, left eye, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between your eyebrows. Becoming aware of the right hand, right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, right pinky, palm of the hand, back of the hand, right wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, the ribs, the waist, the hip, down the right thigh, the knee, your calf, ankle, right heel, the sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth, little toe, coming to the left hand, left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, pinky finger, and the palm of the hand, back of the hand lighting up, the left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, the ribs, the waist, left hip, left thigh, the knee, the calf, ankle, the left heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, left knee, left hip, lower back, mid back, upper back, right shoulder, left shoulder, back of the neck, back of the head, right inner ear, left inner ear, the roof of the mouth, the throat, the right collarbone, the left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, middle of the chest, right at the heart center, upper abdomen, the navel, lower abdomen, the whole spine, lighting up, the whole head, the right arm, the left arm, both arms, right leg, left leg, both legs, the whole front body, the whole back body, the whole body. Bring your awareness back to your breath, following the gentle tide of your breath without altering it. Envision your breath as a golden light flowing from the tailbone to the crown of your head. As you exhale, it flows from the crown back down to the tailbone, a cosmic tide of prana, staying with your breath as it flows up and down your spine. Golden, vibrant, and radiant. Begin to deepen your breathing, bringing some awareness back into your physical body. With each breath becoming lighter and lighter, becoming aware of the room around you, the four corners, the ceiling, the floor. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, making tiny movements, opening your eyes when you're ready. No rush. Maybe rolling over to one side before we come to a seated position. Everybody. Hello. Gently, just gently. You're okay. Take your time. Don't rush. You're fine. Gentle movement. Take a moment to close your eyes and just tune into how you're feeling. Not identifying, just a gentle awareness. We'll close with the circle sweep of the arms up overhead. Big stretch. Hands together. Exhale at heart center. Another big inhale in, cleansing breath through the nose. On the exhale, sigh it all out. Thank you so much for joining me this evening for this practice of Yin and Yoga Nidra. This time we shared together of rest, relaxation, and presence of just being here in this space. Take a moment to thank yourself again for carving out this time in this space to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. May you carry the benefits